For our Armor Bodies Amateur Sport Bike Final. On the outside there, 111, Cody Matichuk, the Cochrane, Alberta rider, who won the pole position. The starting lights on green, and Matichuk with an amazing start as he pulls the whole shot. The ex-motocrosser just rocketing into the lead. The battle here is going to be for second. We also get word that Tom Brodovic's number 58, the Calgary rider who's into second now, going into turn number 1, did jump the start, so that's going to cost them 5 seconds. Number 231, Sebastien Tremblay, who won our last round at the ICAR circuit in Mirabel, Quebec, up into third. But Matichuk, Colin, look at the lead. He has opened up already.
Last year, Matichuk won the SV Championship on the Suzuki Twin. At the last race, he actually beat a jump start penalty, got more than 5 seconds in the lead, and he looks like he's doing the same thing this time without the penalty. Great four-way battle going on for second behind Matichuk. 74, Marcel Ernie in second. 58, your third-place rider, Tom Brodovic's, and there goes 231. That is Sebastien Tremblay around and into the third-place position. He'll go to second as he has moved around Marcel Ernie. So Sebastien Tremblay, who won our last round at Mirabel, has moved from fourth all the way up into second, but Ernie is not letting him get away. Tremblay fighting a bit of a rearguard action here. He doesn't want to give away too many points to Matichuk. Of course, Matichuk, this is his home track for Tremblay. He has never raced here before, but Ernie is the wild card. He did part of the national tour last season. He missed the opening 2 rounds. Some controversy with an article in Cycle Canada that suggested he could join the series late and still win the title. Here he is, at least in podium position, but trying to squeeze Tremblay back a spot. This is a great battle between the two Kawasaki riders. Sebastien Tremblay, number 231, holding off Marcel Ernie, number 74. Ernie had some problems with both of his Kawasaki's here this weekend. They've been working through a host of different mechanical gremlins, but it looks like he's got a pretty competitive motorcycle right now as he tries to run down Sebastien Tremblay at the end of the straightaway, going into turn number 1, and Ernie will push that number 74 Kawasaki into the second place position. So a great battle here between the rider from British Columbia, Marcel Ernie, and number 231, Sebastien Tremblay. Tremblay probably didn't like that move. It was late on the brakes in the very bumpy entry to turn 1, high-speed section. Intimidating. Of course, Ernie has a lot more time on the track than Tremblay does. Tremblay needs the spot to keep the pressure points-wise on Matichuk. In terms of keeping pressure on Matichuk for the race, there's no hope. There is the number 74 machine of Marcel Ernie out of the S's on the short chute coming to the bus stop. You can see both of these riders taking different lines around this 2-mile-long road course here at Calgary, but Ernie for the moment holds on a second. 231, Sebastien Tremblay right there in third. Coming down through the keyhole section, there you can see Tremblay trying to keep the pressure on Ernie. Ernie, a very aggressive rider. We've seen this style on television previously, particularly at Race City, as he hops the bumps heading onto the front straight. Looking at the battle here for seventh between 56, Amy Carthouse, and there goes 78, Vicky Schouten on the inside. A battle between the two women. Carthouse back around the outside of Vicky Schouten. She will retake seventh. Schouten getting hung up behind one of the lap riders back in 8th. Finally, we are back on the last lap with our runaway leader. What a performance here by Cody Matichuk on his GSXR 600. Hammered down the whole way, basically racing himself. Couple of turns to go, and this is what you call a dominant performance. Well, Matichuk also broke the 3-year-old qualifying record in this class that belonged to Brett McCormick. So he has had an amazing weekend. Out of the final corner, Cochrane, Alberta's Cody Matichuk will bring that red and white Suzuki across the line for the win. Here's that battle for second, and 74, Marcel Ernie will hang on. I think he may have gotten into it with 231, Sebastien Tremblay, who will finish third. Tremblay not happy. Matichuk confirmed as our runaway victor for Suzuki. Meanwhile, a battle for second between Ernie and Tremblay generates controversy on the last lap. Ellen Bogan a strong fourth from Bernhardt, and Brodovic's makes it up to sixth after his jump start penalty. In the battle for top female, Carthouse comes out on top of Schouten. Now let's hear from disgruntled third place